Next up we have Phil Moneypenny. Phil is an avid explorer and has spent much of the last 5 years in Antarctica, which is going to be the main focus of his talk.
Black or mix. I can make the most
Hello?
men forget
Okay, so I can't pronounce what my title is. It's Fortitudine Vincimus, I think. I don't know. But it means endurance we conquer, and it was the motto of Sir Ernest Shackleton. And I just included that photo because it was quite cool. This is Antarctica. You'll see Europe at the bottom there. That's to scale, so you get an idea of the size of it. And this is the most hostile place on the planet. It's got minus 85 as its lowest temperature and 200 miles per hour winds. That's me in Antarctica. I'm kind of typical of the type of person who goes down there. I'm someone who's enthusiastic. You can get explorers, you get scientists, you get a multitude of people. To get there, you either go by one of the old wooden ships or a new modern-day icebreaker. You've also got a Russian cargo ship there that flies people in, and there was also a chartered jet there, which was the future of travel to Antarctica. If you go by ship, you've got to get through the Southern Oceans, and you've got the roaring 40s, you've got the pack ice, and you've got to dodge icebergs. When you get there, you'll be greeted by these guys. There's penguins, there's whales, there's seals. Unfortunately, there's no polar bears. Everyone seems to think there's polar bears in Antarctica. To get round, when you're down there, there's man-hauling. That's the old-fashioned approach. Also, dogs used to pull people, but now they don't. They've been replaced by skidoos, snowcats, and this is a twin otter. You'll have a multitude of refuge when you're down there. Tents are the old-fashioned way. There's a weather haven. These are shipping containers, and this is the old Halley VI base, which we were replacing. You need to look out for these shipping containers later on another slide. Food. You get about 5,000 calories a day when you're in Antarctica. Most of this is chocolate and cans of Coke. You also get meat, which is, I don't know, about a year old, which is horrible. Clothing. Believe it or not, Gore-Tex is not the clothing of choice down there. You want something that's windproof and breathable, and it's a material called Pertex. This is a typical sort of attire. You need good clothing to sort of survive the weather, which is your main enemy when you're down there. You get loads of different atmospheric effects. This is a halo effect, which is refraction of the light. And you can get extreme weather, which is the case in this photo. This is a whiteout. That's me having come in. This was only at 30 knots. The wind speed can get up to about 200 miles per hour, as I said before. At 30 knots, you just get this sort of effect. This is the aftermath. The snow gets dumped. That's the weather haven, and that's the shipping containers, totally buried in snow, which can be devastating. So you need something a bit more long-term. When you're down there, the recreation, this is ice climbing, running. There's also trips to see the penguins, and you just make the most of being down there. You're not going to survive down there, really, without a good sense of community. And that's our Christmas photo. That was the entire team down at the Halley base. There's also a good sense of community with other nations, even Argentina, who are our political enemy. I didn't stay for the winter, but if you were to stay for the winter, you see the worst and the best of Mother Nature. This is the Southern Lights. And basically, you need to get out. If you're not going to stay there for the winter, you need to escape before it gets too late. The sea freezes over at a rate of about 2 square miles per minute come March. So you really need to get away. Famously, Ernest Shackleton didn't get away. He got trapped in the ice, and he basically survived an Antarctic winter out there. Got his men away, got to Elephant Island, and sailed out to South Georgia on this little boat at the bottom. And this is the future. This is what I was working on. I was working down at the Brunt Ice Shelf, working on this amazing structure, which is the future of Antarctic research for the British down in Antarctica. And the one thing to remember is that we're visitors, not residents down there. Basically, that's life, isn't it? We're visitors to this planet, but we're not residents. We move on. And in Antarctica, that's especially true. And that's it. That's my talk. Thank you.